as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The byes are over. It's now a 4-week sprint to the finish, and we are underway here in Week 15.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Here we go.
Now a late signing let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
You look at this Colt defense.
They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Powering his way forward. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Cook. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
Here we go.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Cook up the gut. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Garoppolo looks to throw.
That's taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
That's going to be caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Cook will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
And Dallas Flowers going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Got it. Ready?
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Now a throw here to his running back. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
On third down, it's Richardson.
They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he goes out right around the 39. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Off play action, Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw caught by Pierce.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And Richardson yet again.
Eluding the pressure right.
They'll get this one to Pittman.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Richardson. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
Touchdown, Colts!
Josh Downs.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. We are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Olszewski going to hold on to this one. Touchback.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
And he'll get this past the 20 as he gets about 4. You look at this Colt defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft.
And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Harris running straight ahead. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now 2nd and 5.
21, 21. 2.
Back to the ground. This time Cook. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Here we go.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down.
Ready?
2nd and 9.
Clear, Lion. Go.
Richardson working from the gun. The toss here completed to Pittman.
That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he whipped it in, the defender was right on him.
A gain of 11 that time, and it Colts first down.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Flush to his right.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The Colts had 8 and 5 to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Richardson's throw pulled in by Woods.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And this is incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now a 2nd and 10. In motion right is Pittman.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now a 2nd and 2. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here.
Past the 20. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and going. And that makes the score 14-7.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here we go.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
That is incomplete.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
This is brought in at the 21. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives obviously inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. On 1st down, Richardson. That's complete to Pierce.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown!
Josh Downs.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
He's going to look deep down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And Cook has it left side. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Garoppolo's going to change the play.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. looks to throw once more. Setting up the screen for Cook. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Second down and a yard.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now we signal in a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. Boswell's kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They go play action with Richardson.
On the move to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
2nd and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10, Taylor now.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Richardson now on 2nd down.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Colts.
Michael Pittman, 44 yards. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw a touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
The extra point by Gay is up and good. The lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Garoppolo on first down. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On play action, now Garoppolo. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 33. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Go, Reed, go!
Richardson on the bootleg here.
He'll buy some time right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Keanu Neal.
And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They start the drive with Cook. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Here we go.
At the 47-yard line.
Hey, alert!
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on third and long? Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Throwing now is Garoppolo.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
From the shotgun, Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
Richardson to the air on first down.
Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And quickly they get to the line.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Now Richardson. Eyes the crossing route and he finds Pittman.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Check, mash. Check, mash. Ready.
Running left, Taylor.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Got a man, it's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Colts are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Olszewski now from his...
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
Starting to get the sense throughout the league that more of the special teams coordinators give their guys the green light to bring the ball out because everyone wants big plays to happen. I don't know if that philosophy will hold after that era there. Turn it over that deep in their own territory.
Do guys go rogue there a lot based on feeling?
I think a lot of them just sense that they can make a play and make a huge one to help their team. And they have to have that athletic arrogance about themselves. And every now and then, though, it'll cost them. And that's what we just saw there.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up.
Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Colts are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late point.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 40 yards. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 103 yards rushing for him now in this one as he is closing in on 1,800 yards for the year. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Richardson to throw off play action. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. To the right side, this is Taylor. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. 31
yards there and a first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's Taylor.
And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo.
That's caught. Allen Robinson.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defense.
And got his man complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Here we go.
One final try now for Garoppolo.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner,